we stay with leadership.
Yes, we do. And what about the future of tech leadership? Burce Gultekin, Global Chief Information Officer at FrieslandCampina, is with us today.
Yeah, and let's get her on stage, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
give her a warm welcome.
Burce. And please pay close attention, ladies and gentlemen, because one day Burce will be CIO of the Year. That's my prediction here on stage. The next 8 minutes are for you, and you're going to convince us that it's not all about technology. It's about truly making people the center of your organization. Good luck.
100%. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Do you still have the energy for another 8 minutes? So, last September, a friend of mine introduced me to sailing. And don't let this photo fool you. This is my week 4. The first time I was on this boat, I was fighting for my life. It's a highly technical Olympic sailboat, and I had no idea what to expect. So they asked me if I wanted to give it a try, and I went like, yay, why not? And I put my yoga leggings and a wind jacket. I thought, what can go wrong? And seriously, we were trying very hard to not to be capsized. So look, sailing is wonderful. You're battling the elements, the waves are crashing at the bow. I love the feeling of freedom, and that's not all. I actually also loved it because it proved a very valuable insight to me. You see on the board, it's technology and people. They need to be in sync. Both for technology and the crew must be in top condition. Only then, when they're perfectly in sync, you can navigate the waters. Which is exactly what I have experienced during my career. I think as the CIOs, we tend to focus a lot on the boat, and honestly, very little on the seamanship that will steer it into the right direction. While technology should always be in the service of people. And to ensure that, we should always put people, the customer, in the center of our technology data development. My name is Burce. I'm the CIO of this beautiful company named FrieslandCampina for a year now. So for the uninitiated, FrieslandCampina is one of the largest dairy cooperatives. I met with Dimitris today. He said he grew up with FrieslandCampina when he was a kid. We are very proudly owned by more than 14,000 farmers across the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, and we are active in several countries across the globe. We call ourselves, our purpose is nourishing by nature. And I love it because it's about providing better nutrition to the world, affordable nutrition to the world. It's because we produce that, and we actually then take care of our farmers, take care of the kids around the world, and it's because we take care of our people. And that always felt very natural to me. So if you ask me what is future technology leadership, what is good technology leadership? Is it about technology, managing vendors, managing risk? Or is it about that someone that inspires people, empower them to understand and navigate towards the future? I guess you would have a pretty good idea of which one I prefer. That's not to say technology is not important. We should not take it for granted. I mean, you can train people to man an Olympic boat, but then if you drop them into an inflatable unicorn in the middle of the ocean, they will have a very hard time getting home. So that dichotomy was quite put at test during my first year. Some of you probably know the company went through a pretty rough time. We had to say goodbye to 1,800 employees. And the ones that stay behind, they're also affected. And in the meantime, we had to set our strategy. But were people ready for it? Do we have the focus in assembling the boat first or taking care of people? So we actually focused on the people first, so that we can have enough space to reassemble our boat, to rebuild our story, which we did with our mission that is inspire people to navigate the future of dairy. And what does that actually mean? If it works, it meant traveling to Asia, actually. The A word was used a couple of times before me. It meant that we meet with our business group Asia leadership team to discuss the possibilities with AI, but also understanding their business strategy at the same time. And by having those conversations and having that human-centered approach to AI, and a little bit of karaoke, we were able to come up with the most big value-delivering use cases that is powered by AI. It meant keeping our focus on the money and where the money is. So we did implement solutions that drive sales, that generates revenue, that creates efficiency, but also takes out COGS and cost. Not because AI is a cool thing to do, the technology is a cool thing to implement, but it actually made us more effective from grass to glass. And it meant simpler and better IT. Not by taking out cost, complexity, rationalization, simplification only, but also meeting with our strategic partners where they are, because we are only successful if we meet and collaborate together. And it meant connecting people. And I mean it really literally and metaphorically. We had to build a technology excellence center in Kuala Lumpur to drive transformation together as two equal hubs, but also include the OpCo IT people in the business units in our own global technology organization to make greater impact across the board. And spoiler alert, this people-powered technology, it's actually working, kind of. So through all of this, we delivered millions of euro value to FrieslandCampina and counting. The cost is taken out, and the employee engagement is back to the levels that is before restructuring. Which brings to my final remark. So dear colleagues, build that digital supership. Make sure its sails are solid, its bow is sturdy, its rudder is hydrodynamic enough so that you can shift course smoothly. But don't forget, it's people that will sail it to the storm. And don't forget the life jacket, like I did the first time, and the wetsuit. And take some snacks, I would say. The point is, if you're going to invest in technology, you're going to have to invest in people, because they're the ones that will ultimately navigate you to the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Burce.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to those snacks and drinks, but that's later on the program. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Moving on.
Yes.